Hello everybody, this is me now. I'm back again and I'm going to do another page idea. There's a page idea, and so I'll put that over there for a minute, and I have bits and pieces here, but I'm actually going to make a page out of this. Now this is a very interesting piece. It's like it was stiff and so I'm going to make the double page that go in the journal. Actually I don't know if I want to put one or two in this, I don't know yet. We'll see what we're going to do. There's a little mark there, and I'll put a stamp on there. That's interesting. I should be able to cut this across the bottom here. So I wonder where Sonya put the scissors now. Oh, they're fair here near my hand. They are fair here near my hand. I'm just going to cut this piece off here so I can... come on. Right. We'll get into that in a minute now. Scissors upside down. That's enough. So the journal won't be all made out of these sort of... Well, I'm going to use a bit of different sorts of fabric and papers in it, but so that there'll be feature pages with different bits on them. This is what I want to do for this one. So the ruler, which is the pink thing, here we go. There it is. So I want to measure this, and I want to make sure that I've got, this is going to be no wider than this one here. I don't want it to be wider, I'm sure. Maybe I could cut that up a tiny bit further. But then I wanted these to be, I'm a bit funny about that, I wanted them to be exactly about the same amount on either side. So let's make the journal wide enough to hold this one, okay? Now, that's straight up the top, that's good. That's good for a start, isn't it? That's a handy. And because I want to use the fold in this, so I won't have to try and get it out of there, the crease, I'm going to put that on there, and look at that, it just comes to about there where that crease is there. How did that go? That's pretty good. Now the length of it, 6.5 maybe. I think go to 6.5, I do. I really think that'll be where I'm going to end up with that. 6.5, and I'm going to go one little measly bit over so I can hopefully cut that straight. Okay, so I just like to see where that is though. It's not bad. I've done worse. That's not bad. Okay. I've got all this stuff around me. Just the thing to do good stuff with, isn't it? And I could use this too on the back of the tags as well, so it won't be wasted, don't you worry about that. Okay, I'm going to make a line. Even though it's got a bend in it, I still need to make a line because, it could all go bad. Couldn't all end up bad, couldn't it? Straightly. There we go. Yep, definitely don't need all this stuff on the tail here that I got here. I do not. About 20 paintbrushes. I haven't used a paintbrush for this year dot or for a fair while. I've got a whole heap of pencils, and I've got things that I don't need here. So I'm going to do a big tidy up. I might even show you. I shouldn't say that because then I get stressed out thinking, oh dear. So I won't show you. Okay, we'll go back to that there. So this is going to be good. Make a good pocket. Make a really good pocket or little envelope or something, won't it? Look at that. Make a good envelope because it creases. And, oh yes. Righto, let's do this first. Let's do this piece first. Something's happened to me. It got me mojo working really good. Now this is something that I was looking at the other day and I really liked that. So I'm going to put that on there too maybe. It can be a little flip. I've got that bit underneath. I don't know why. I was making something, I know. I changed my mind. You know, that happens, doesn't it? But on this, I want to put some things. So I'm going to have to cut that up there again because that's still bent over a bit, isn't it? And it's got the pencil mark on there as well. So I'm just going to go up here. It doesn't matter if these pages are not all exactly, because we're going to have a cover on the outside, you know, that's going to look pretty good. You know, so and your cover's going to cover the inside bit, so that'll be fine. It'll be good. Now, I did not think about what the things I want to put on here yet, because I forgot about that. I wanted to do some pearls, but I don't know if I want those or a bigger pearl. You know, I bought some really nice pearls, put them somewhere now I can't find them. It happens to me all the time. There's some bit of pearly looking ones. Now, have I got long seed, like they look like little rices, little rice things. I had a packet of them here this morning. Here we go. I've got these. Now I'm going to put these on here. So this is putting the different things together, isn't it? We're going with, we're mixing and matching all this stuff. Make it go well. Make it look good. So I've got this grey. We do like to use a bit of grey on here. Righto. Must see if I can find them pearls. I have a real lot of boxes of beads, and I don't remember. I do know I put them in one of these little boxes, but I don't know which one is. Oh dear, I might have to use some of these instead. Oh dear, I think I might put those on there. I do love those. We could put both, couldn't we? Because I'm just going to make a what's the name, feature of it down the side. Okay? Just for something different. Maybe I've done it before, I don't remember. There's too many things. Too many things to remember. Okay, so I'll leave that over there. I'll go to the side bit. Because I know I've put things on bits and put them on the pages, you know, after I've made them. But today I want to do things onto the paper, onto the pages, I mean. This is a really good piece of, now, it wouldn't be for petty, like a small cross stitch, I don't think that's what it is. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. It could be some sort of stiffening stuff that's really old and it just, you know, might have lost its go. I'm going to do a couple of back stitches there because I don't want that to come undone, and I don't really want to leave a knot, so I've got that secure there, I hope. Now I want to put the nice pearly ones in, up the side. I do like those too. I don't know if I do one of them or both. I think the pink ones will give it just a tiny bit of a lift, don't you? Without it being too over the top. Because I want to keep it on the... Oops, I want to keep it pretty. These. So I'll put one of those on. And I'm going to try and keep it straight. But that doesn't matter, does it really, if you haven't got it straight? So that's one bead. Keep it fairly tight. Two beads. Got to stop stabbing myself too with these needles. Speaking of that, I came in here this morning and sat down. I got Jeremy to move the chair under the table for me, have socks on and something stuck in my foot. Oh dear, it hurt really bad. I had to pull it out with a piece off a needle or a pin or something went into my toe. Oh dear. So that's another reason I've got to tidy up my mess. I really do. Mess, well, I don't think it's a mess. I think it's just a whole heap of creative ideas I'm surrounded by. I'm just surrounded by creative ideas, okay? That's all it is. I'm surrounded by creative ideas. Now, putting this on here is a good idea because I'm just not even in the shot, because it's not going to sag. If you put it onto paper, it might give it a bit, it might take it a bit, I don't know, oil fabric, because they're a bit heavy, so putting them onto something that's like this, they'll stay nice and straight and look really cool and stuff like that, okay? I think they do. I'm thinking and looking, because I'm thinking it'd be nice if I just put one different thing in here just for the look of it, you know, just like one different thing. One different thing just for the look of it. Something different. I have to get out my, there's so many things that I've got that I want to put on in this journal, and I don't want to make it so it's overpowering, but I thought it'd be nice if I just get out a bit of other stuff. I don't want to talk about it yet because I just want to do it as I go, because otherwise I could change my mind, you know, and plus I've got to find what I'm thinking about that I might need and things like that. It's not going to have a particular theme, it's just going to be a really nice little journal. People to write in or whatever, because I will have, there'll be writing space, of course. You just have to have these bits that, you know, feature pieces in it. We call them feature bits. Because even that one that I did, the whole paper I did yesterday, whenever I put it up, it needs a tiny bit of something, maybe some vine or something through it, you know. Don't know yet. Good to have the ideas. And sometimes I have none. Sometimes I have no idea in the world what I'm going to do. The whole idea comes from when I did some stitching years ago, and I made a hole in the fence, and by making it look like a hole in the fence by stitching fly stitches all over it, but leaving a bit out. I think I showed it to you anyway before. Fluff on me, get off me. And I didn't put anything in there, did I? But that doesn't mean I can't add something on later. Plus I've got all these really nice stickers and things. I haven't been on that Temu. I have been on that Temu site, T-E-M-U, shopping place. I put things in the cart and bought it yet. I've seen a lot of people that's got stuff that they really like, and there's a lot of people that got stuff that they didn't really like, but I suppose you know, it just depends what you want. All the craft stuff Jeanette showed was really good. Doesn't that look cool? Look at that neat. Put another stitch so I can. There we go. Just an idea for you, know, to put some beads on. And on the other side, or we could add a piece of trim or something. I'll be sure I've got something. Probably be a bit of fabric of some sort. I could have picked up beads on that side too, but I don't think I'll worry about that. There's a bit of work there. I'm trying to do something else really weird too that I haven't showed you yet, and I can't get it to work, so... Oh dear, close, please. Last night I was trying to make this. I'll show you one day what I was trying to do. I think I can show you now anyway on this, but I won't. This one is not what I'm doing. I think I told you. What I tried to do was, I did a blanket stitch all around in these little holes, right? Which was really tedious, with a needle and a bit of thread. And then I thought I was going to pick up the blanket stitch on the ends and crochet from there down, you know, and make the bag. That did not work. I don't think I got it in here. Just have a quick look. I don't think I did bring it in. Because trying to get hold of that thread... No, I didn't bring it in with me. Trying to get hold of the thread that's through here, even though it's over, it comes out at this end. You have your edge of your what's the name, blanket stitch coming here to get that with the crochet hook, with all this here around you, and do a stitch is not easy. I thought maybe I should get a bigger one, like one that goes on a bigger bag or something, and try it, because I wanted to start from this part and crochet down there. I don't know, not working. Didn't work for me last night at all. I was getting frustrated, so I had to go to bed. It was too much. I had to go. But anyway, so that's that bit. Now, what was I saying about doing this? Oh yeah, I thought I might put some sort of a vine up. I don't know. Maybe I'll muck it up if I start fiddling around with it too much. So this is a really old piece of stuff here that I've got, that I think that will look really nice on that. Right. Now this is going to have bits of white in it too, because I have things that are white that I really like, and I thought last night about dyeing them with the tea or coffee or something. I thought, I don't want to do that to it. It just seems so sad that you would do that. It just depends, you know, but I think I won't worry. I'm going to use this piece as well. There's lots of really good bits around me here that I'm going to do things with. I don't know yet what to do with the rest of this page. I could probably put this on the inside piece here, and like that, and use then that bit there for a tuck. You know, this piece here could be a tuck, couldn't it? Because it's the inside of it, but that doesn't matter. So, because you've got enough room there to tuck something under. Look, there's a good gap there. So if I just join this on here by sewing it, maybe I could put a piece of nice bit of maybe this bit of that on there, just to stop it from, you know, so it won't get caught. I could sit that on there, couldn't I? You know, that could work. Right, yes. This is working for me, but I've got to go. My brain's going really well, so, but I do have to go. I do have to go and, yeah. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate that you watch my channel, and you put up likes and things like that, and it's very kind of you, and all the comments. I love to see your comments. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry if there wasn't anything shot. 0 T. Anyway, maybe you got a bit of that. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you after. Bye-bye.